What a damn new year it is already, right? Oh man, you know, there's so all right. Let's get to the nonsensical drama that I'm being like what that we're within right now. But yeah, so we're pretty sure not that it's it just goes to show you that nobody, regardless, nobody gives a fuck about it, regardless, or it's not even zero part on their minds too. But so that's of course, I mean, just like y'all viewing right now. But I've seen the first one, and it's this whole like kind of like a gag thing going on with parody, parody with with the clips, and it's called AEW. We're female wrestlers, and of course, all and it's made. This it's on like Soraya's too. AKA Paige. It's on her Twitter profile, and it's like, yeah, of course, these series of clips where they just say, we're female wrestlers, and we're female wrestlers, and such. Men are evil, and we are victims. So slave to our every need. That kind of shit. And it's just like, I look at it as like, it's like more so than not even. I mean, you have WWE with the women, where of course, I mean, they might act up and be like, and act like fucking spoiled brats, but the A for sure, absolutely. They're at the AEW women are the women wrestlers. They're at the center of that, in that whole this last yeah they're at the center of that with the whole thing of like, yeah, we're women wrestlers nowadays. It just goes in correlation with the whole thing of their, yeah, it's you know virtue signal, just a virtue signal. It's all about, and it's all about like we're in this position, and the only thing they use that position to be in that position is to bitch. Use that mouthpiece, in the position that they're in for politics, and it's to get out, and it's to for all to see, to spew a delusional mindset to where, like, yeah, what you're just seeing in front of you right now. And I said, like, I said, I don't care what anybody fucking says. Like the women back then were definitely, and I've definitely been seeing that too. With all like the series of botches too recently, and like just mainly before Charlotte went away. She botches all the time. Yeah, Charlotte has even gotten worser, and sometimes wait, yeah, Charlotte, and then yeah, sometimes Becky still is a great worker, but she still is, yeah, she still is very horrible. But yeah, I say I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I mean, you can say high, very athletic or high octane as it is, very athletic or high octane as it is today. The women wrestlers, they wrestle way fucking better, and not even in that career they were wrestled way better, much more coordinated and professional too than of course, like than the sourpuss bitches that we have today. It's like that, yeah. I just wanting to bring that up, and I grew up. When it comes to myself, if I can, inject if I can say this, I grew up, I was raised by just my, I was, yeah, practically raised by my mother. I grew up infatuated, more so, and that's crazy too. I mean, wrestling too. There's my male counterparts that I had favorites, but I grew up mostly, especially when we're talking about entertainment, mostly in movies as such too, old horror movies and as such, which probably, yeah, pretty much is dominated by the women, female characters. And yeah, I grew up like factuated, and I really really liked, had favorited, female characters. And isn't it a fucking a laughing stock? Like, isn't it really just like how it gives you you laugh, makes you want to laugh the fuck out loud because yeah, as much as like how, especially like a certain genre, as much like I said, like as much as like you want to say, because the females were like yeah, and that when I look at that genre too as an example, females were featured in a largely part genre of that. And it's like, of course, I just look at nowadays, and it's just like I said, it's just of course whether it's like play it off as a joke too, like you're seeing in this clip, they play it off as a joke, and I said it's so fucking ignorant and it's evil, and I said they play it off as a joke now to where it's just I said yeah, it's all about me, it's all about us, it's all about me, and we're fucking victims, and we only use our position to virtue signal, and of course AEW is going to be that company to where they give these sourpuss these sourpuss bitches a platform to just cry and get spew a delusional bullshit mindset to just I said like the whole thing of where men are evil and we are victims because we're women, and you should believe us yeah, you should believe us regardless. And I said that's the like that, and that's the thing, and it's just like I said like it real unfucking real how you just at a point to where like I said always grew up too, like I said talking about that, always grew up too. That's just funny also to me because I always grew up infatuated, and I always had a large part of my life too, and I just like as far as like really liking and having female characters, really like yeah, it was really in like pretty much had very much a big part, really liked female characters, and that's pretty much, and more so than the men too, and I guess that can like correlates to the wrestling too. Yeah, because at when I was much younger, yeah, like female characters or you can say woman characters like in or basically yeah, I like that was I more so really had like that was more so in my favorite category, and which I look and it just like I said that's all a complaining platform, and it's all of it's about, and you just I said I just look at things like this, and it's still like the situation, and it's just like we're at that point in era to where like I said yeah, you're of course you're villainized no matter how fucking stupid the situation is, and I said just look at or if you see it now too. Well, also, however, people or these fake ass outraged SWJs, however, may believe it, have you believe, but yeah, yeah, it's just like the whole Chris Jericho situation or as such, where yeah, like they're of course you're supposed to believe you're supposed to believe the other and just take their word for it when it can really be just a bunch of bullshit, and it's like this type of behavior, this in a series just as yeah, of course you're looking at right now, this type of behavior is promoted and is shoehorned to I said not being to only just villainize and perpetuate the men, the male gender, but it's just this is pushed to young yeah, this is pushed to the youth, it's pushed to women, and it's like yeah, it's like seriously, it's a fucking joke, and people wonder why. And it's like more so too. Also, not only that, it's all just about because women don't give a fuck, but really give a fuck about that also as well. But or being that so not even really together as well. Isn't all? I've also find it pretty fucking ironic too that being that of course this whole women trope video in this series of clips. Nyla Rose is in it too, being the transgender, and that she's in this video too. That all actuality. Oh man, what a fucking how ironic is that in the bitch of it all. The white knights on their side, the people which are that's stupidly on their side, we're trying to make it. But I'm the villain. I'm in the wrong. When it's not, when it's just look at what they're fucking doing, and in the fucking just the really fucked up situation that they're trying to pull at the game. Are you serious? Really, unreal. And it's and it just goes back to just look at the whole current situation. Like I said, only the fucking start of the year, and it goes back. I don't know if y'all saw it, but yeah, just look at the situation in Star Wars, and just Disney, and how they just continue to fucking embarrass themselves. And you have one of your people, a person that is about to direct, or is about to be one of the people to direct your next Star Wars films, and she says she likes to make women uncomfortable. She likes to see men uncomfortable because we're women and we're independent. This is and this is the this is where we're at. This is where we're at. And it is just a sad fucking case.